Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. All right, the question that I'm going to ask in this video is who can beat Ramy? Or actually, more specifically, who do I think has the best chances of beating Ramy? Now, a lot of people might be under the impression that uh, since Ramy has come into his own, he's going to be unbeatable. Nobody's unbeatable. Anybody can be beaten on any given day. Some people are a little more difficult to beat than others. Big Ramy brings in a package like he brought in winning the Olympia. He'll be difficult to beat, no doubt about it. Uh, he brought in size, hence the name Big Ramy, but he also brought in good conditioning. He wasn't peeled by any means, but he brought in really good conditioning. The combination of both are very difficult to beat. And if he brings in a better package than he brought to the stage, winning the title, he'll be that more difficult to beat. But there are people in that top placings that have beat him in the past and can beat him again. Like I said, there are a lot of variables involved. Brandon Curry. Now, let's get this straight. There aren't many people who are going to battle with Ramy in the size game. But you don't have to do that to beat him. Uh, I discussed that in the previous video. Now, Brandon Curry, great structure, flow, shape in his muscles, uh, wide shoulders, narrow waist, probably could bring up his legs a little bit. Now, he's not going to, he can bring in a better package. There's no doubt about it. He can come in a lot sharper than he came in. Can come in bigger and fuller. He can most definitely carry a good 10 pounds or more on his frame and still maintain all those qualities that make his physique as good as it is. He's not going to play the size game, but he can come in a little bigger and and much sharper in the conditioning, and it's you don't know what can happen. Anything is possible. Like I said, we have to see what everybody brings to the stage and uh, take it from there. William Bonac has also beaten Ramy. Uh, Now, in William Bonac's case, uh, might not be able to put on much more muscle. He might be carrying all that he can carry, but it can definitely improve the quality, the 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 separation, better conditioning, and William has uh, one of those qualities that Philippe had and made him so special. He had that 3D look to his muscles and could make it they pop. Uh, so William Bonac beating Ramy not out of the question either, and said like I said, we have to see what everybody brings to the table. Now, Hardy Chupon, uh, a smaller competitor. Now, he can probably also carry a few more pounds of muscle on his frame, but how much more he can carry, I don't know. But he brings conditioning. He had a little issue uh, with this past Olympia, considering the fact that there was so much trouble getting into the country, he got into the last minute, and from what we hear, he was carrying water like a water buffalo, about 20 some odd excess pounds of fluid that they had to get rid of in a very short period of time. Uh, did a good job for Friday for the prejudging and came in better on Saturday. And when he stood next to Ramy, he wasn't blown out of the water by any means. Ramy had him on size, but Hadi brings this insane conditioning, and he didn't bring in quite what we saw before the past Olympia. I would chalk that up to the fact that getting into the country at the last minute and having to lose the water so fast had a big effect on how he looked. But that guy, he's known for coming in rock hard, chiseled granite. The conditioning that he typically brings to the stage reminds me of Dorian 1993, just literally chiseled out of stone. And like I said, when him and Ramy standing next to each other, he wasn't blown away by any means, and he held his own. A little sharper conditioning, a little more muscle. Like I said over and over again, depending on whatever everyone else brings to the stage that day, Hadi could potentially beat Ramy also. Who do I think has the best chance that can really and that can actually battle him in musculature? We didn't see him in the 2020 Olympia due to COVID issues. What we saw of him leading up to the Olympia looked a lot better than what we've seen in the past. At that same stage leading up to the Olympia, the conditioning that he appeared to be bringing was far superior than what he has done in the past, and he packs a lot of muscle. He actually might be carrying more muscle than Ramy, and on an inch for inch basis, he's definitely carrying more muscle, bigger than Ramy. Rully Winkler. Rully Winkler, with the freak factor muscle that he brings, and if he nails the conditioning, is an extremely dangerous competitor. Now, if you look at the two of them structurally, I would give the nod to Ramy. But if you compare them in the 8 mandatory poses, you got a few of them that really I don't see anybody beating Rulian. Now take the first two mandatories: front double biceps and front lat spread. Both of them look good in the poses. Both of them, they're good poses for both of them, both Ramy and Rolly. Like I said, the structure is different. I think Ramy has a little better structure, but when you're matching them pose for pose, it's those two poses are close. Uh, it's apples and oranges. Is which suits you or the judge better, but they're very close. Side chest. I know they were raving about Ramy and his side chest pose in his past Olympia, but Ramy's side chest has nothing on Ruli's side chest. So, and I don't see Ramy meeting him in the side chest pose. So we got first two poses are a pick'em, and I see Ruli dominating, or at least taking the side chest. Now, when they turn around to the back, I think they both need a little work on the lower part of the back, but backed up a biceps. The width of the back, Ramy doesn't overpower him in that manner, and with Ruli's shoulders and arms and that backed up a biceps, it looks very, very impressive. I think the back in general are comparable, but with the way the shoulders, with the arms, the biceps, triceps, and the shoulders tie into the back, I might lean towards Ruli. And when back lat spread, that's another hard one to call. As big as Ramy is, Ruli, when he hits that back lat spread, is as wide as a freaking barn, wide as the side of a barn. And it's a tough one to call. So we got 4 of those shots that can really go either way. And the side chest, I just think Ruli is too strong in that. Side triceps, Ruli might have, well, I think for sure he has the best arms in the business today. He has one of the best, if not the best, arms of all time. That's bicep, tricep, forearm. And I throw the shoulders in there because technically the shoulder is part of the arm. I just don't see Ramy beating Ruli in the side tricep either. Like I've said over and over again, what I say in these videos is my opinion, and you might think differently, but in my opinion, he's not going to beat him in this shot either. Abs and thighs, it's probably a toss-up. And when you get to the most muscular, who has a more freaky, dominating, impressive, most muscular than Ruli Winkler? No one. Now, to try to come to some sort of conclusion with this video, they both carry a lot of muscle mass. They both need to bring in the conditioning. That's goes without saying. They both carry a lot of muscle mass. So with Ruli Winkler, Ramy by no means is going to overpower him, and Ruli might overpower him in a few shots, like the most muscular. They have very different physiques. Ramy has better structure. But I think a lot of the mandatories will probably be able to go in either direction. And I think that Rulli will take the side chest, side triceps, and most muscular. Like I said, that's my opinion, but I truly believe he'll beat him in those shots. So there you go. My pick for the most dangerous person to Ramy's title and biggest threat, and the one who can present the most danger to him, would be an in shape Rulli Winkler. Physiques are totally different, and it's apples and oranges basically, but it's a matter of what you prefer. But that's the way I see it. Okay, this video went a little longer than I expected it to go. That'll be it. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.